guys, welcome back to my channel. This is The Beauty Crafter with Shelley Lewis. For today's video, what I shall be doing is using only sleek makeup. Now, most of the sleek makeup that I got in my beauty kit when I was doing beauty school last year, the year just gone, but a lot of it, some of it I had to add, like some lipsticks. It was very minimal that we had, but we had to go with what we had. So I'm going to go with today and see what I can do. Wish me luck. So today, the first thing that we had in, what we had in our kit was a colour corrector palette. Now, I'll be honest, I don't use these. I never do use them. I don't know if they're any good. They probably are good, but I just don't bother using them. But for today's video, because we're using sleep products today, I shall be using it. So, oh God, at the bottom, at the back of the box, it's got all the different colours and the different colour names and what they're actually used for. So green, ideal for concealing scars and blemishes. So we're going to do that because we're going to try and cover that there. Yes, that big whopping great big spot that's still on my face. So for this brush, I am actually going to use my cream shadow brush because I don't really use it for anything else. I don't do a lot of cream shadow, so we're going to get a little bit of that green. I don't know if I'm using this corrector palette right, so I'm just getting a little bit of the product on my face there, and I'm just blotting that in there. Now I'm just going to blot that in with my finger. Like I said, I have no idea if I'm doing this right. I may not be, but hey, we just go with it. So it's alright. The next one, Lilac, is for ideal for brightening shallow dull complexions. Blue, ideal for concealing freckles. Now, to be honest, I'm not that bothered about concealing my freckles on my face. I'm really not that bothered, so I'm not going to bother with that. Rose adds radiance and even out dark spots. Yellow, ideal for concealing under eye circles on light skin tones. So that is what we're going to do next, and I probably should have got a flannel or a wet wipe to do for actually wiping my brushes or wiping my hands. So what I was doing with it, I have not got a clue if it's right, but I was just blotting it in with a brush. Well, I don't know if I'm doing it right. Because like I said, I don't usually do this kind of thing. And then I just even it out with my finger. I have put my moisturiser on today, by the way. I had to do that beforehand because obviously, do they even do a sleek moisturiser? I don't know if they do, but I did anyway. So you can see all the line marks because obviously when we're doing our beauty school, we have to use the palette and take bits out of the palette. So the orange one is ideal for concealing dark circles on dark skin tones, so I haven't really got a problem with that. So that is as far as we're going to go with the conceal palette. So what's next? Next thing is, usually when I do my makeup, it's usually a primer, but obviously we're going with the sleep products that I've got, and the only sleep products I had in my kit, and I don't have a primer, unfortunately. So we're going straight into foundation. And the foundation that I got in my kit, the foundation that I have in my selection now, yeah, just 3 types. Only 3 shades. I have medium, which is extremely, that is going to be way too dark for me, so I'm not even going to swatch that. We have light and fair, and if you look, there's not much of a difference in between either of them. I have used that one before, and I have used that one, but I think that came up a little bit dark on my skin tone. So today, for the sake of the video, we're going to go with fair. And I do apologise about my nails, I have not repainted them. But hey, I don't usually paint my nails as a rule. I just decided to, well, I saw a nice nail varnish that I wanted to get. Well, I saw a nice nail varnish. Oh, that looks dark. That looks scary. Yeah, as I said, I saw a nice nail varnish by Revolution and it started to chip now. That is a fair one. Now on camera, that looks lighter than it is. And even on camera, that looks pretty dark. So we're going to go with that. This, by the way, is CC cream and it's SPF 29, UVA plus UVB, and it boosts radiance and mattify shine. So I'm just going to get my foundation brush. Now I have changed my foundation brush. I used to use a different one to this, but I've started using this one now. I don't know why I'm nervous about this because I've actually used this before. So just blot it on and then I'm just going to blend that in. I should do a time restriction video, shouldn't I? Because I only ever have 30 minutes to do the video by phone. Now, as you can see, the lay down of it, it's not that bad. Now, I must admit, when I first used this foundation, I was really dubious about it. I did not know whether it would be any good because I'd heard some mixed reviews about it. Now, I'm definitely going to say it's not full coverage. I'd say it's light to medium because it does give a nice little bit of a coverage, but obviously for those problems it does not completely cover those. And sorry, hair in my mouth. And what I like about this foundation, even though it does look extremely dark, especially on the palette, when you do come to putting it on the face, it does not look that dark. It actually looks fairly light, so it's not that bad. It is not that bad. I do like the coverage. The shade looks dark when I put it out, but it actually looks lighter when you put it on your face. So that is the foundation. Now, powder. The powder that I have in the kit, what I had with the only sleep powder that I have is this Sleep Makeup Professional Finishing Powder. And this is, it just doesn't really say what shade it's in. Just says Universal Colourless Ultra Fine Powder, prolongs makeup wear for a flawless matte finish all day, which, as you know, if you've watched my previous video, you'll know that I do prefer a matte finish. Minimise appearance of fine lines and pores to make skin visible smoother, and rich in antioxidants and botanical extract to provide a radiant complexion. So we'll see if that is true. The only thing about this, I like a compact powder because it's less messy, but with this one you have like your top thing and you got the holes where it comes out on it. It came out quite a bit, so I'm going to put a little bit of that on here, not too much because I don't want it to be too powdery. I nearly went to use the same brush then that I used the foundation with, so I'm going to use my powder brush. The only thing with it is, with it being, it is actually really powdery, extremely powdery, but of course it's a powder foundation, so why wouldn't it be? So I'm just going to blot that round there. So it's gave it a little bit of a more coverage over that spot area. I'm sat in front of the window, guys, and it is absolutely tipping it down outside today. So that is the powder. What do I think of the powder? Now, I have used the powder before. Guaranteed, like I said, I do prefer powders that actually are compacted than loose powders, because I find with loose powders they are that more susceptible to actually leaking out the barrel and coming through the top. They're a little bit more messier when you're trying to put them on the face, and powder's just flying everywhere. As for the finish of it, I quite like it. I do like the finish of it. I can't fault that. It's not a bad colour shade even though it says clear, but when you look in there, it's actually, you can tell it's a darker shade. So yeah, that is what I think of the powder. So next, we're gonna go in with contouring. This is not my strong suit. Yeah, I'm not very good at contouring, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna see what we can do. Now I'm gonna go, no I'm not. I was gonna use my highlighting brush for this, but I think I'm gonna use my blush brush. And oh gosh, you see those are the shades there. I'm going for with that one because that one is just going to be way too dark for me, I think. And we're just going to go in. Ah! That is light. You can tell that I don't contour that much, can't you? I wish I'd have gone with the even lighter shade than that now. Yeah, contouring is just one thing I don't do. I'm just no good at it. But we're going to go in and we are actually going to try and blend this out in a minute. To be honest, I should really try and contour a lot more. Because how hard can it be? Can't be that hard. I feel like that has really made my face powdery. So I'm only going to do a little bit of the contour for the face because I'm just not that experienced when it comes to contouring. So I'm just going to go over with my powder brush just to tone that down a little bit. I should practice more, to be honest. As I say, practice makes perfect. And I am going to go in with the same brush, and we're going to go in with a bit of blusher, which is that one there, which is one thing that I don't usually do as well. But we're going to go in. Actually, that's quite nice. I like that. Now, that's really nice because it's like a really nice, subtle blush colour. On camera it comes up a bit lighter than it actually is. It is darker, but I like that. That's not too bad. I will tone it down a bit because it does look a bit more red than it does on that side. So if I go over with this powder brush again just to try and tone it down just a little bit. I'm looking in my mirror as well because, as I said, on the mirror it does look a bit darker than it is. I nearly said actually then. The only thing with this palette, they don't have a highlighter. Now, I love my highlighter. I really, really do. And there wasn't a highlighter with it. So that is, yeah, a problem with it. But as I'm saying, I'm using Just Sleep products. So unfortunately, we've got to go without the highlighter. So I'm kind of hoping there's a bit of reminiscence on this one, on this brush. But we've got blush, we've got a tiny bit of contour, very, very minimal. Because as I said, I don't use it very often, so I'm just not experienced in it. Now, eyeshadow. Now, this is the eyeshadow palette that we had in our kit. This is obviously Sleek, and it's Sleek Original. Now, the palette itself looks quite nice. It does look quite nice. And it's Original 594. And these are, excuse me, these are the colours we have in the palette. They're nice, pretty colours. The only problem is they're all shimmer shades. There's no matte. Well, tell a lie. The only matte shade that there is that black one. But obviously, because I like to do a bit of a matte on my crease and then a shimmer on the lid, I'm unable to do that because there's no matte. Well, the only matte shade there is black, and I'm not going to put black on my creases, so we're going to have to go with shimmer for the crease and the lid. So I'm going to get what I use for my crease brush. Now, obviously everyone has their own preferences, what they like to use, but I use this. The reason why I use this is because it's got a finer tip and I feel like I can get in the creases a lot better. The shade we're going to go with, because I don't want to go in too dark, we went pinks last time, so we're going to go with greens today. So I'm going to go with that one down there. The colours, they don't come with any colour shade names, so we're just going to go in with it and hope for the best. It might show up, it might not. So I'm just going to go in with my crease there. So it's not actually too bad. I like that. I really like it. Now, I didn't think it'd go on so well, but that looks nice. I will be blending it out in a minute. For some reason, I can never seem to get this eye as good as the other one. They always turn out different. Still. Now, I didn't think that would go on so well as it did on the creases, but that does look nice. So before we put the colour on my lid, I shall be blending this out. That's on my crease now. So I'm just going to get my blending brush and just blend that out. Now, I do really like that. That has turned out pretty nice. So we're going to come in with this brush again, and we're going to use the dark shade of green, which was next to the one I just used, which is this one. And we're going to use that and put that on my outer corner of my eye. I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. Even that doesn't look too bad. It looks quite nice. And we will give it another blender in a minute. I really like that. I do like it. Now, that is a surprise for me because I've not used this palette on myself before. I've used it when I've been doing other people's makeup look, but I've never used it for myself before, and I'm actually really impressed with how these colours are turning out. I'll just bring that across a bit there. Need to bring that over a little bit more. Alright. And there we are, and I'm going to give that another blend out with my blending brush. So as you can see, I've used the one colour for the crease and the other green for the outer lid. Now we're going to go in with another colour for the actual lid. I've got a tickly nose, excuse me a minute. Oh. So we're going to go with that one, which is just, hold it up, which is just above the greens that I use, because we're going to stick to the whole green theme. This one is slightly more blue. It's like a turquoise green. I like that. That is really nice. Now the palette, I am very surprised because it is the first time that I've used a palette, and I'm really surprised of how that is turning out. It's turning out a lot better than what I expected. It's really pretty pretty shimmer. We shall go in again and blend this out a little bit more again, just to blend out the lines. I'm really pleased with that. I just can't get over it. So next I usually come in with a bit of a colour just under the eye, and we're going to use, I think for that one we're going to go with the second green that I use, which is that one. I'm going to come in under the eye with that. Actually that doesn't show up too well, so we're going to use the greeny blue one. At least that shows up a little bit better. That shows up a lot better. I'm really glad that I went with these colours. They do look really pretty. I am impressed. I'm just really impressed with those colours. So the next thing that I'm going to go in with is, I usually like to use a liquid eyeliner, but I have not got a liquid eyeliner in the Sleek product that I've got. I've only got the black liquid. I've only got the black pencil eyeliner, so we're just going to put a little bit of this on my waterline. So it is very hard to do it one-handed. So I'm just doing it just a little bit. I used to wear black eyeliner all the time, but I did stop doing it and I just switched to liquid eyeliner instead. So the next thing is mascara, and the mascara that I've got is just this Sleek Makeup Volumizing Mascara, and we're just going to go in with that. It's not bad. Not bad. Volumizing, I don't know whether I'd actually call it that. But it does give a little bit of a, I don't know. I've had better volumizing, but it's not all bad. So it's not bad. It's gave get my words out. It's not gave a huge amount of volume, but it has gave a tiny little bit. So I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna roll with it. It looks okay. I'm just really can't get over the eyes at the minute. So next is lips, and the only lip pencil that I have in the Sleek, which we had in the kit, was a Sleek Makeup Lip Pencil 196 in the shade Cherry Oak. So we're going to do the lip liner, and then we're going to try and choose a lipstick to go with it. So not the world's best at applying lip liner, but I'm not the world's worst either, so there you go. So Next and last thing that we have, well, we have got lip gloss, but don't really want to put it clear lip gloss over lipstick. So the 3 lipsticks that I had with the kit was this one in Mattes, a Bare All, which is like a really light nude, and I really don't think that would go with the lip liner that I have on. We have one in Baby Doll, and that is more of the pink colour. Let me just swatch these. So that one is the Bare All. This one is Baby Doll, which is really, really light, so that would not go with the lip liner that I have on. And the last one is more of a red, which is called Russian Roulette, and I have not used this one, and that is more of a dark red colour. Now I'd say the nearest is that one, but I do have 2 liquid lipsticks myself, and you would have seen in my last video that I have this one, which is, what shade is this? Volcanic, I think. So we're gonna do a bit that over there, which is that one. That looks really nice. And we have this one, which is more of a matte, and this is called Old Hollywood. So just nail that one there. But I think with the lip liner that I have on, I think that this one is going to go with it, which is a liquid lipstick called Volcanic. So we're going to do that as the last thing. So, ooh, that is quite nice. I really like that. That is actually nice. I'm going to put a little bit more on. So that is it. Now I'm very, very impressed with this makeup. I'm actually surprised. I'm very surprised by the eyes. I do really like that eyeshadow. This is the first time I've ever used it. I shall definitely be using it again. I'm really pleased with it. So that is it for this video, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you're not already a subscriber, then please press that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.